Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, Princess Peach was kidnapped and taken to Pinner Island. And this episode, we're going after her in the only way possible, by cannon! That might be the best intro I've ever done. This is the 4th level, Pinner Park, only accessible apparently by high explosive powered cannon. And episode 1, Mecha-Bowser appears. So Pinner Park is interestingly split into two parts. There's the park and there's the beach. Shadow Mario, as you can see, having kidnapped Peach is in the park, so that's where we need to go. There's this whole area of beach off to the left, but we'll be exploring that more in future levels in Pinner Park. For now, what we need to do is just head into the park itself. And Shadow Mario immediately begins by running away, because he's a pussy. That's what he does. He spends most of this game actually running away from you. And once you kind of chase him...
Get away.
Amazing! What a spectacle! Is this a new show of ours? You guys are great! Whoever hired you needs a raise! I love how you play the fearless hero and he's like a bad version of you, but you both look the same and stuff! Well, as director of the park, I want to ensure your success, so how about I provide you with a hero's vehicle? Follow me!
And this is one of the more unique levels in the game because you are riding a roller coaster fighting a robotic Bowser. And if you needed any more reason to love this game, it's just trademark early 2000s Nintendo being mad and not caring what anyone thinks. So, what you need to do is, the ultimate goal is hitting Bowser 3 times, I believe, with rockets. Rockets are obtained, there's one there. You just hit them at set points on the course. Oh, a bullet bill approaches from behind. Flood will warn you when there's a bullet bill coming. You just get rid of them, like any enemy in this game. They are destroyed by squirting. There's no way of getting rid of a rocket once you have one, so you want to save the rockets where you can for Bowser. Oh, there's a bullet bill in front of us. Let's spray him, and we should get a good hit on Bowser here. And wallop! Yes, that's a good hit. And also that stops his flames, so we can get through those quite nicely. Now let's see if we can get another hit on him quickly here, because we pick up another rocket here, and whoosh! There we go. This is going to be another... Oh, bullet bill! Okay, we're okay. Douse the flames with water. Nope, wasn't fast enough. This is going to be another episode that's going to be quite heavy on the cutscenes because there's this and there's another one following this. But then there's no cutscenes for ages. We only need one... Is it 3 or 5 hits? Well, let's find out. It's 5 hits probably then because that was the 3rd one. But, yeah, you get... I think... Do you have unlimited... number of... I think you might have to be able to just circle this an unlimited amount of times until you just kill him. Well, you take damage, obviously, when the bullet bills hit you, but they're kind of very much stop it. Oh, Jesus, there's 3 bullet bills coming there. Oh, they're going to hit me on the damn loop. I'm going to get rid of that rocket so I'm ready to actually fight these bullet bills off. Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh my God, a lot of things happened there. Oh, there's a ton of them behind. Jesus. God, this level went mental very quickly. There's another 2 bullet bills here. Let's fight them off and grab this rocket and try and drive that one to a skull. And wallop! Oh shit, I missed. That was embarrassing. Nothing is worse than me doing my trademark screaming of the word wallop and then just missing at point blank range. Wallop! Well, I got him in the kind of thigh there, I guess. Man, he looks ridiculous.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I won't let you take Mama Peach away.
Mama Peach? I'm your mama?
Yeah, Papa told me all about it. He told me my mama got kidnapped by a bad man named Mario.
So you're bad
With this, all my wishes come true. A strange old man in a white coat gave it to me.
A strange old man in a white coat.
But why would you pretend to be Mario?
Papa told me everything. He said,
Mario's a bully, he never fights fair.
he said,
Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario.
so I tried to get Mario sent to prison. But they didn't lock him up, and now he came to steal Mama Peach again. You pest, stop following us.
No, not again. It appears to be heading toward Corona Mountain.
But all of that aside, we still get a Shine Sprite. And yes, so I was talking a few episodes ago, last episode it was, about it was the first one, about how many significant Mario kind of continuity characters this one's introduced. And Bowser Jr. is a massive one, because he's in loads of future stuff. This was the game that introduced him with the extremely disturbing concepts that it's really best not to think about him being Peach's mother. Because, yeah, you don't want to think about Bowser and Peach doing... No, he wasn't. I said Peach was his mother. He was Peach's son. But you don't want to think about Bowser and Peach doing the... Anyway, disturbing thoughts aside, we still get a Shine Sprite for all of that. And that is pretty much our last cutscene, and literally until we've collected 80, 90 shines, so we're free from them for future episodes, don't worry. Anyway, for now, we're actually going to head back. We haven't been there for a while. Let's head back to Rico Harbor. And here we'll be doing episode 3, the Caged Shine Sprite. Weirdly enough, one of my favourite levels in the game. I will explain what I mean as we go, but basically there's that golden cage which has the Shine Sprite in the centre of it. Caged Shine Sprite, kinda makes sense when you think about it. But this one's basically just, what I like about this level is there's no gimmick to it. There's no kind of like, you're fighting a boss or you're doing some weird shit with like mirrors or anything like that. You're basically just platforming your way through the level, and this like is one of very few in this game just true 3D platforming levels where the entire level is just platforming. I said platforming a lot there, but... And I actually enjoy it. Well, one thing you'll notice in this Let's Play, I enjoy this entire game, like... It's one of very few games where I just love the whole game, and whenever I play it, I'm always in a good mood. Like, obviously, I'm known amongst a lot of my friends, and you'll probably, if you're a regular watcher of the channel, you will know this. I am an enthusiastic person. I am often in, it's not that I'm often in a good mood, but I'm extremely rarely in a bad mood. I'm always fairly bouncy. But this game, I just like, whenever I'm playing it, I just want to kind of play it more and more, and just it gets me in such a good mood. And indeed, this is actually, so what are we, halfway through episode 3 now? This is the same recording session for me as the first episode. I just sat down and just thought, fuck it, oh, bollocks. I just sat down and thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna play Mario Sunshine until I want to stop, and I don't want to stop. Like, honestly, I really enjoy this game, and it just makes me happy to play it. It's I think it's partly that it's like, it's such a bright kind of sunny game. That's kind of a part of the thing for me, but also I think it's the fact just how strongly associated it is with my childhood, because this is, I think, yes, I suppose if you're going to be technical, it's definitely the first console game I owned ever, because it was one Christmas, me and my brother, we got a GameCube, and I got this, he got Super Monkey Ball, and to share, because that's what we did back in the day, we got Smash Bros. Melee. So this was the first, like, main console game I owned. I had a Game Boy before then, for which I got, like, if you're going to be technical, I think the first game I owned was Pokemon Blue. Again, me and my brother, we shared Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2. Those games get a lot of hate. Not sure why. I love those games. But, getting off... Well, I suppose I'm still talking about the Mario series, so I guess I'm not entirely off track, but... That's another reason I kind of like this level as well, at least in terms of an LP. This level gives me a chance to just kind of have a little bit of a chat, because usually we've been basically... Every level has basically either been introducing a new concept or throwing us endless cutscenes, so I haven't actually really had much of a chance for a break since episode 1. So this episode at least kind of gives me that. I was doing... Oh, bollocks! Oh, don't fall off... Oh! I think one of the things I will always love about this game as well is it's a thing I mentioned with Sonic Heroes, I don't know if you watched that or not, but it was good. Well, it's going to be still ongoing for a while, but I like that game. But one of the things I really like about that game is its soundtrack. Always kind of puts me in a good mood. And this game has a much similar thing of it. It's just a really kind of like upbeat, interesting, exciting soundtrack that will always put me in a good mood. It's one of the reasons I guess it was partly accidental, but partly intentional that I waited until summer to do this project, because it makes so much sense to do this thing in the summer. Basically, when it came to March, I was deciding whether to do this game or whether to do Wario Land 3. Both have an equal kind of place in my heart. Both are equally kind of important to me. This one... Ah! I'll continue that thought shortly. Now, what I was going to say there before I was rudely interrupted by the wind was that, yeah, if this game and Wario Land 3 have an equal kind of place in my heart, but I think this one I actually prefer just because I've had a chance to reflect on it more with different people, because people have played this game, and most, I would say, there are a lot of Let's Plays of this game, a lot of Nintendo fans have played this game, and so I've had a lot of a chance with various people to, like, discuss this game and be like, oh, why is this the best game ever? Well, a lot of people apparently don't hold that opinion, but I like it. But whereas with Wario Land 3, I'm like, oh, what do you think about Wario Land 3? And they're like, what do you mean Wario Land? Do you mean Mario Land, mate? They don't do Wario Land games. So, yeah. So I think this one maybe has a slightly kind of it's less personal for me than Wario Land 3, but is kind of, I think, my class is a better game, I don't know. But the point is, the reason I did Wario Land first was because this one I pretty much wanted to save for summer, because everything about this game just screams summer, and it was the perfect chance to do it. Anyway, we can actually, do we do something cool? Would be cool but stupid, because, you know what, fuck it. You got the rocket nozzle. Power up with R and blast off. This was probably a very stupid idea. But, right, so now we have the standard water nozzle, and now instead of the hover nozzle, we have the rocket nozzle. And the rocket nozzle works by hold R, and you go flying up into the air. And it's really not very useful on this level, because what would be much more useful is the hover nozzle to stop me from falling off. So I'm essentially going to have to play the rest of this level pretty much like it's one of the secret levels, and I've not got Flood because I've not got the backup of the hover nozzle. But we're almost at the end, so we'll be okay. We just need to make it over these last few kind of trampolines, and then we're actually... Oh, golden. Oh, the bloody wind. See what I mean about the wind? It only turns up occasionally, but when it does, my god, does it ever fuck you off. Anyway, we're now in the cage with the Shine Sprites. Like the name of the level, yeah, because we said the thing, that's the thing. Oh, such clever narration. I'm brilliant at this. Anyway, we're now going to head back to Pinner Park. And we're going to do episode 2, the Beach Cannon's Secrets. Like I mentioned earlier, with Pinner Park, we do alternate, basically, at least for the early part of it, you alternate with one level in the park and one level on the beach. And this is our first level on the beach, and introduces a character we will see throughout the game of the Cannon Happy Mole. I can't remember what he's actually called. I'm not even sure if he does have an official name. But I once had a walkthrough for this game with old Cube Magazine. That would be a shout out to an extremely select number of people in their 20s from the UK who were familiar with Cube Magazine. Though it might have been in America as well, I'm not sure. But anyway, he shoots bullet bills at you, but when he's close, he throws bob-ombs. Bob-ombs can be stunned by squirting them with water, picked up with B, and thrown again with B. And they'll do some damage to him. If you don't stun them, they will soon start a countdown and then blow up and deal damage to you. And that's a bad thing. Like I have to point that out in a Nintendo game, taking damage is a bad thing. 3 hits, and he falls into his cannon and blows up. And that's what we wanted to do, because now a golden light starts coming out of the cannon. So we'll do, of course, the most logical thing in the situation, which is not report it to the relevant authorities, but jump in! Or not. Hey, yeah, you'll have noticed. The Beach Cannon's secret. If the level says the word secret anywhere in it, it means it's one of these levels. But this is, honestly, one of the more tame of the secret levels. I think, weirdly enough, one of the most annoying ones is the first one in Bianco Hills, just because, at least by that point, you're not even remotely familiar with what a secret level is, so it's just like, what the hell is this? What am I doing? Now, this bit here, you can kind of see what the deal is, that these platforms sequentially fade out, turn black, and disappear and die, and you just need to kind of progress a lot. What the hell happened to me there? I completely freaked out. I've not talked about that so far. I'm going to talk about it now because I was going to cut that bit out, but apparently now I'm not, because yeah, One of the things that makes these levels probably so unique is the music in the background, which is the kind of like a cappella version of the original Mario theme tune. And it's, again, it's the Nintendo classic of it's catchy, yes, but if you're fucking up, it's infuriating and it will drive straight into your skull like a vice. But yeah, this bit is pretty straightforward. As long as you can do the dive and leap, then you will be fine. And I've not fine, can't do the dive and leap. I'm an idiot. Oh shit, yo. Well, that's our first game over. I ran out of lives. I think I believe it takes me back to Delfino Plaza with 5 lives. Yes. Well, I'm going to head back to the Beach Cannon Secret and see you there. Right, after that embarrassing incident, let's try this again. You don't even, theoretically, I don't think, have to use the dive and leap here. I think if you just run, you will stay ahead of it, but the dive and leap just gives you a bit more time. And I think, yeah, I tried to dive across that when I should have leapt. Zigged when I should have zagged. And, yeah, what to do now, because we're on 16 minutes and that's a horrible place to end an episode, but the next level could take freaking ages. Oh, you know what, YOLO, swag, 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 let's head back to Gelato Beach. And we're gonna do, I was dreading this episode. I nearly said looking forward to when I meant dreading this episode. We're gonna do episode 4, The Sandbird is Born. And this, woohoo! So the sandbird egg has hatched because I presume that was partly on account of us defeating the Wiggler that we managed. The Wiggler was somehow interfering with that device that looked like it was probably bringing light to the sandbird egg. Maybe none of it was particularly clear, but as you can see, this isn't based on the main plot is to do with some kind of coitus between a reptile and a human. Believability is not one of the most crucial parts of the plot of this game. You know what, fuck it, let's just take a little bit of a shortcut up here. You don't need to ever really use that kind of bud, you can just wall jump up there. It's often actually a lot quicker. We need to actually, come up here, and once we're at this kind of amphitheater-like area, I did this before when we were on Junebug Sandcastle Secret, glide down here, jump, boink, through this hole! And now we enter the tower. So this is the legendary sandbird. Fortunately, this feels like it should be a floodless level, but at least it's not, which is, thank God for small favours, I guess. So, the legendary sandbird is climbing around the tower, watch your feet. So, we need to basically gather red coins. You can zoom the camera way the fuck out on this, which kind of helps, and there are blue coins here as well, which I've missed one already. So, yay, I'm gonna have to come back to this level later. That's gonna be fun. But there's one at the head, one in the center, 2 on each wing, and 1 on the tail. Let's grab that one there. And let's, I guess, grab this blue coin at least while we're here. There's 3 blue coins, each of which are on clouds. Just got that one in time. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Nope, Sandbird, come back. Come back, Sandbird, I love you. Well, I'm gonna die. I can technically, you know what, fuck it. I'm actually gonna grab that other blue coin while I'm here. Because why the hell not? I guess, gotta make the most of bad situations, eh? I assume it will still, regardless of whether I die or not, it will save me getting this blue coin, so... Well, that can't hurt. Anyway, I'm gonna kill myself in kind of Roman throwing on my sword style, so see you back here in a second then. So, let's try that again. At least we don't need to get that blue coin, because it should be... I'll check on the way past, but there's 1 blue coin there. There's 1 on the back. There's 1 on that wing. Obviously, getting to the edge of the wings is a bit kind of hairy, because that's when it starts flapping, and it's a bit kind of scary. Especially, try and gather them, honestly, like... Don't rush yourself, of course, but do it as quickly as possible, because the further on things go in this level, the more difficult it gets, for reasons that will become abundantly clear. Okay, the tail is the difficult one. I think I'm going to have to really kind of hold my nerve to get the tail one, because the tail flaps up and down like a motherfucker. Oh, there we go, and then it's just the one on the neck to go. But, the smart among you will notice, so 1 on the back, 1 on the neck, 1 on the tail, and 2 on each wing. That's 7. Not the 8 we need. So, it's flapping its wings pretty hard, which means it's about to do something hideous. Which is, it turns sideways. And I can't see where the fuck I am. I'm okay. I'm actually okay. Basically, when it turns sideways, you need to stand on its side, like that. And it will turn completely 90 degrees. And then after being that way for a while, it will then, wait for it, slowly spin back. What you need to wait for is, that point when each slope is 45 degrees of the cube so you can stand on it. And the final red coin we're looking for is on top of that tower in the center that we're circling. Once you believe that the sandbird is at the correct height, go for that jump. Don't go for that jump before you believe that you're at the correct height. I think we might just be... He will turn sideways again in a sec, but I believe we can actually maybe avoid that. Let's see. There we go, that's what I want to do. Oh, we're getting close. You know what? YOLO! There we go. That actually went alright, I can't believe. I said YOLO twice this episode, which is a horrendous crime for which I should be banished to the lower levels of hell. But that is indeed with the... Nah, I could go over and get that third blue coin, but it's not worth it. I will just come back here later, because at least you don't have to complete the level to get the blue coins. You just get the blue coins, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can die. It's great. And, ooh, we are rocketing through this game. 3 episodes, 14 shines. I guess that's good, but much of the later ones will be much faster because, as I say, there are no cutscenes for ages, which is kind of cool. And we'll hold the episode there because it's been, what, 21-ish minutes, so I guess this is a good point to end. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode of Mario Sunshine. I've been the Doctor with the Infamous Gentleman, and next episode we'll be going back to Bianco Hills, which I'm going over there because we haven't been here for a while. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time. Good day.